Hi everybody, I'm Tyler Reguli, Associate Director of Security R&D here at Fortra, and I'm here today to talk to you about the November Patch Tuesday. I think one of the interesting things this month is that last month we had that record-setting high CVE count. This month was relatively low with under 70 CVEs, including the ones from third-party CNAs, so a much smaller month overall. Even though it's a small month, I do want to talk to you about a couple of CVEs this month. And we're going to start with the one that was publicly exploited first. And so for anybody who wasn't paying attention, that was CVE 2025-62215, and that's seen active exploitation. So you're definitely going to want to patch that one as soon as possible. The CVE that stood out to me the most, though, was CVE 2025-60724, which was a GDI plus vulnerability. And the reason that it stood out was, one, that Microsoft gave it a severity score of critical. It also had a CVSS score that, fell into the critical level as well. And there was an attack vector listed that was no user interaction and no privileges required. And the thing that really worried me here was that it said that if a user uploaded a file to a server, that could trigger the vulnerability. We weren't told what type of server, what type of file, what technologies were involved. There was very little provided as far as details went. So I thought that was something that we really needed to pay attention to and make sure we get resolved as soon as possible, because it does have that CVSS score of 9.8. It is a Microsoft critical, and we don't exactly know much about that attack vector. Finally, I think it's worth bringing up a blog post. So if you go to the MSRC blog, you'll actually find a blog post related to CVE 2025-55315, which is a CVE from last month. And Microsoft released fantastic documentation around this vulnerability and the risks involved with it, a lot of additional context, essentially. This is something I'd like to see Microsoft do a lot more. I have to give them kudos for doing it for this one. And if they started doing this on a regular basis, I think we'd be getting fantastic vulnerability information out of them. Once again, I'm Tyler Reguli, and this has been your November Patch Tuesday recap. Thank you.